Hey guys, Mike here from Sell Your Service, obviously. I just wanted to talk about how we're getting some of our big customers at the moment, because we've kind of upped our game in terms of the budget size recently. This is just from selling funnels, and I basically want to take you through, while I'm driving to see another customer, how we're able to land these bigger clients, even though we're still a relatively small agency. There's only 6-7 of us at the moment. We're hoping to bump that up to about 10 pretty shortly. And most recently we signed a $14,000 a month contract, which is obviously huge for us. It's absolutely massive, having a great time. And I basically wanted to take you through how we're doing this, because it is a very competitive market. It's also a market that's being served by a lot of other people, and it's not something, we didn't invent a lot of the stuff that we're doing, right? So I wanted to kind of go through how we're doing this. For example, our CEO was worried, and me, we were both worried, and the rest of our team were worried, that the market we were choosing was too, I managed to miss the light, what am I? Was not big enough, right? So we have recently decided that we're just going to work with online course-based and e-learning businesses. Okay, people have got online content and they need more members. We're now going to potentially move away from the concept of calling them the membership sites, because we don't believe that's actually what it is. Online learning is a whole other thing that requires community design, funnels. It does require a membership site, but a membership site is a part of it. So membership businesses are not our thing. It's online and e-course learning. How did we find some of our biggest clients, and I mean $100,000 contract clients, in this very competitive landscape? So first of all, and this is I think most important, we are extremely specific about who it is that we're targeting, like crazy specific. We know who we serve better than anyone, and we know their ins and outs, partly because we've either been in the industry, we work in those industries. The online and e-course kind of stuff is something that everyone in the team has either worked in or been a part of, or run online learning, or been a part of online education. Businesses, this is a really important distinction. It's only become clear to me in the last few weeks how important this is. Businesses are defined by the markets they serve, not by the products they sell, right? So what that means is that if I decide to serve athletes, let's say I only want to work with pro athletes, that is what defines my business, not the product that I sell. Because that could be trainers, that could be coaching, that could be marketing, a bunch of different products, but that's not what defines my business. What defines my business is the market that I serve, because technologies change, trends change, industries change. If I've got a relationship with that market, I can prove to them that I work well with them, I know what I'm talking about, and I know their problems and their wants and what they want, and I can deliver them results. That's all they care about. They do not care about the product or the service or the thing that I deliver, right? So first of all, we're extremely clear on the market that we serve, massively clear on the market that we serve, to the point where we basically have a list of 10 people that we want to work with on our whiteboards all the time. And that's what kind of leads us on to point 2. Secondly, online lead generation, marketing funnels, blog content marketing, podcasts, these are all very, very important. But I know who I'm trying to reach out to. At all times, I know who I'm trying to get to. For example, if I want to start working with some of the online certifications or whatever they're called, guys, or the new engineering trend that's coming out, like teaching engineers stuff online, I know the companies that I want to go for, and the first thing we'll do is put aside budget to buy one of their products. We will try and buy our customers' products. Nothing will teach you more about your customers than buying their products, going through their process and sitting in on them. Most of the time, what's funny is they're actually happy to kind of give this stuff away to us. When we're kind of talking to them and we say, hey, we'd love to talk to you more about your business, how we can help you, they're happy to say, you know what, why don't we set you up on one of our courses, one of our courses, or why don't we set you up with one of our products, and we'll take you through it and see how you feel about that. And that's a really interesting distinction there, because we very quickly understand what they're going through and very quickly understand what their market is, faster than anything. Okay, that's a really important distinction. It's also important that we buy our competitors' products. We try and spend, you know, a little bit of our budget every month, every year on our competitors' products, because it's vital to me that I understand what my competitors are doing. You know, what are they building? What is it that they're going through? So after we've done that, the third thing that we'll try and do is be as helpful as possible to that customer that we're trying to reach out to, as helpful as possible. Now, this does not mean giving stuff away for free and never getting anything returned, right? What this means is that we will look at their business, we'll understand what it is they want, we'll understand where they want to go, and we will create content, we will find content, we'll build things for them. This is not, we don't build the site, right? We don't do any of that, but we will prove that we are as helpful as possible. For example, one of our customers, we basically started the ball rolling with them because they said, you know, we're busy at the moment because we haven't got any blog content. And we said, we'll write you a piece. We'll write you a piece of content. You know, we can talk about it. Funnels or memberships or proposals or whatever it is that you want. And sure enough, they were blown away. They said, that's so helpful, thank you so much for doing that. And it took maybe 3 hours of us writing it, finding a couple of images, sending it backwards and back and forth, and we now were known as someone who helps that customer above someone who wants something from that customer. We were willing to help them. We just want to help. That's all I want to do. Now, if someone said to me, Mike, I need a complete membership funnel and website and launch funnel and email series and automation for free, I'd go, that's probably not going to happen. Having said that, I can certainly help you identify what you need to do first, and I'll happily run a workshop with them. Absolutely happily run a workshop with someone in order to identify what it is that they need to do first. So those are kind of the 3 ways that we've started the ball rolling and finding these customers, because as soon as we've positioned ourselves as a group of people that are very, very helpful, the message changes, and all of a sudden we're someone that they want to have a conversation with because we've helped them, above being someone who just wants something from them. Cool. So I'm gonna pull in and get a coffee here, and I'll speak to you guys later.